डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Good afternoon, dear students. I, Dr. Chintan Waghela, working as an assistant professor of English subject at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad. Dear students, as we all know that we always begin our session by having a revolutionary educational code. I hope so many of you are thinking that why we are discussing that educational code every time. Dear students, that we cannot imagine the impact and the effect of an education on our life. It can change anything. It provides anything once we have enough education. See, education is not a one kind of journey, it's one kind of target that by achieving the particular kind of degree that we are having, or we can see that we have completed education. It's a lifelong process that we have to go for. And in this context, I just want to share one of the popular quote to you, that the whole purpose of education is not to turn mirrors into windows. One more time, the whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into the windows. Turn mirrors into the windows, it means that while we are watching our face in mirror, we are just getting our face only. We cannot see anything. But while we open the window, we can see anything. We can see everything. And that is the main thing that we have, that education is the only tool we have, that is the only element we have which can offer these things. So always educate yourself, not to get the degrees only, but make yourself aware and helpful to the people in all the way. Thank you. The topic is all about that is for TYBA, unit number 2, advice to youth, and it has been written by the Mark Twain. This is part 1. And here that you can see the components of presentation, that all these things that we will discuss today. Number 1, introduction to author, introduction to essay. Essay means advice to youth, and the entire essay is divided in several paragraphs. But today we have identified paragraph number 1 to 5. Let's start introduction to author. As it is very necessary to know that why we have to know the author first, because when we identify the author and its style, the system of writing, we can easily identify its content. So here that you can see introduction to the author. In this introduction, we can see that Mark Twain, that he born in 1835 to 1910. Samuel L. Clemens was a famous American writer, and he is very known for his adventures of Tom Sawyer and adventures of Huckleberry Finn. He tried different jobs, but his favorite was working as a traveling reporter in the 1860. He wrote articles about his trips to places like the American West and Hawaii, which people love a lot. This helped him become a popular speaker and the author. Mark Twain's stories are famous for showing his life and what America was like in the 1800s. That is the main thing. Introduction to essay. Dear students, introduction to essay means here we are having an information about that what Mark Twain want to see. As you know, the title is called Advice to Youth. So here he wants to say something to the youth. I hope by getting this essay, at least you can bring some fruitful changes in your life. And he strongly believes that each youth has to perform, each youth has to fulfill some basic things, some basic rituals in all the way. Let's start. Advice to Youth is a speech Mark Twain delivered in April 1882 to the Saturday Morning Club in Boston founded by the Julia Ward Howe. During this time period, he was a well-known humorist also. In his speech, he used satire, humor, irony, and exaggeration also to offer advice to young people. He listed expect behaviors but then twist them, challenging traditional ideas by offering some narrative humorous talks and common advice also. Satire which exposes and critical social flows through humor or irony. In this way, Mark Twain has delivered one kind of talk on 15 April 1882. Dear students, please make sure Mark Twain, he strongly believes that by going through this my essay, you will bring a significant improvement in the changes in your life. Yes, it's a one kind of text we have. We have brought the text of this essay. It's a one kind of part 1, paragraph 1 we have. Let's discuss that what he has mentioned in the paragraph 1. When I was told I needed to speak, I asked what kind of talk would be the best. They said it should be something helpful for young people, like good advice. So I have thought of a few important things for the youth. Which kind of important things that he always want to share, because it's in your younger age, younger years, that this lesson will be the most important and helpful and useful also for long lasting and effective life. Now, my young friends, I say this is to you with great urgency. So here that you can see that he says in first paragraph. He says something more in paragraph 2 as well. Let's go for the second paragraph. See, in second paragraph, Mark Twain, that he has some more things and he want to say, he want to convey to the youth. Example like that, he always listen to your parents when they are around. It's the best idea, because if you don't, they will make you. Most parents believe that they know what's best for you, and it's usually easier to go along with them than trying to do things your own way. Dear students, the best thing that he has conveyed in the second paragraph is that always try to be obedient of your parents. Always try to follow and put in implementation some advices and the orders given by your parents. Because when in our childhood, we don't know that what is good for us, and even though when we grown up, we don't know in some cases that what to do or not. And that's why we have to follow this kind of instruction which has been given by our parents. Let's see paragraph number 3. In paragraph 3, Mark Twain, that he has put his ideas to make youth's life better way. Let's see. Always be respectful to those in charge, strangers, and even to the others around you. Dear students, make sure it is all about the respectful. It is our responsibility that we have to give respect to our elders in all the way. It could be peon, it could be security, or any kind of people in which or to whom we are connected. So it is our responsibility. Make sure. If someone hurts you and you are not sure if it was on purpose, don't overreact. That while we are having a conversation with our friends or the other connected people, but sometimes what happens, the particular person did not do intentionally, then kindly don't overreact and make an issue. The reason is only and only what we have to do exactly. Instead, wait for your chance and throw a brick at them if you later find out it wasn't intentional. Dear students, I already said to you as I have used one word that is called the brick. It means that we don't have to get any kind of reward that he has hurt me, that now it's my time. Don't do this, because sometimes what happen, it is not someone's intention, but unintentionally someone having these words to us, we have to forgive and forget. That is the main concern. If you later find out it was not intentional, as I already said, admit you were wrong and apologize. But remember a lesson, avoid violence. It's not the right way to solve things anymore. When we hurted by the person, we are having a one kind of mindset to get the reward. Okay, don't do this, forget it. In next paragraph, paragraph number 4, we are having some information about it's smart to go bed early and wake up early. Some people say you should wake up with the sun, while others say something different. But the best thing that we have to put in implementation is that we have to wake up with is a lark, means a type of bird. I hope you know that. If you can say you wake up with the lark, people will think that you are highly of you. And if you pick up the right lark, you can even train it to wake up at 9:30 every day. It's not hard at all. So dear students, here Mark Twain, he is giving one kind of advice to the youth. Always wake up early in the morning, don't be lazy, don't go for the 9:30, 10 am onwards and so on. Wake up early, always go for the bed early. In the paragraph number 5, he is giving some more advice to us. Let's see that what the Mark Twain want to make aware to us. Let's see. Be careful, especially when it comes to lying once you are caught. It can ruin your reputation forever. Sometimes what happens, some say young people should never lie, but I think it's better to hold back and learn how to lie carefully and well with experience also. To get good at it, you need to go patience, attention to detail and hard work also. History always shows that well-told lies can last longer than the truth. Like the case of the stolen discovery of anesthesia. But avoid a sloppy lies, they don't last long. Because the reason is that it's not better to tell the truth from the start. The earlier you start practicing, the better you will get and better you will give also. That is the main concern we have. So dear students, today we have discussed 1 to 5 paragraphs, advice to youth given by Mark Twain. The rest of the paragraphs we will discuss in the second portion, so kindly be attentive. And the thing is all about, in the second session we will discuss that which kind of advice Mark Twain that he has said to us. I hope today's session is very good for you. Thank you all for your giving your valuable time and presence. I am grateful to you all.
स्वाध्यायः परमः